With that mindset change, it has totally opened up my future.
Hi, my name is Sona Ernest, and today I'm talking to Dail more about her experience in the Live Healthy program. Dail, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Dail Moore. I am 62 and a half years old. I was a major athlete, All American in shot and discus in college, volleyball, basketball, track, softball, high school and college. But at this age, I was really frustrated with where I was physically and saw something around Christmas, perfect timing, that Kim had this program. And after I interviewed with her, we got started in January 1, as a matter of fact. I was able to get right on track with this. And in my 4 months program, lost 50 pounds.
Before you met Kim, what were the specific things you were struggling with mentally and physically?
Well, at 62 years of age, I've always been active. I've been an athletic director and a coach. I've been a teacher as a profession, and I was active with my own kids, but overweight. And about, let's be honest, 14 years ago, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and the brain tumor has been sitting around the area causing me to overindulge. And the tumor is non-operable, but I've been through chemo and I'm stable, blah, blah, blah. But being an athlete and knowing the rudiments of how to live life healthy, and just having falling off of the track, it was perfect timing in my life to see her advertisement, and then to call her, and her being so personable.
Kim always says that this program is marketed towards people in their 50s, 60s, 70s, especially athletes who just want more in their life.
Whatever age you are, when you're overweight and you're limited in what you can do, you're so frustrated. And I was to that point and had decided I was going to do something this year. And I wanted to do something that was going to last. I didn't want any quick fix. I wanted something that would change how I thought about food and how I handled food. You learn to deal with food in a natural way, no gimmicky stuff, but you eat, you're done eating, you go enjoy your life, you come back, you eat again. I was so ready to do anything that, man, when I found this, it wasn't like struggle. It was like, yes, I can do this.
I wanted to touch on something you said a few sentences back, where you said enjoy your life, and you get to still enjoy your life during this program, and I think that's something really unique about it.
Yeah, this program, and of course, like everybody else, over the last 40 years, I've tried many different things, and I had some semblance of success. So what made this special and worked? And as I've told Kim, this is my way of life from now on. The choices weren't hard, top notch quality food, great recipe. You totally enjoyed it. You put it away and then go for a walk, go out. And I built a deck. Oh my gosh, I built a deck. Totally enjoyed building it and enjoyed using it. Working in the garden and the flowers, and taking the dogs for a walk. And none of those were a chore. Those were things that I wanted to do. But each day, each week, as the weight came off, and not feeling like, somebody's holding a whip over your head, you need to go do this, but changing my attitude mentally to being, what can I do today? Not what do I have to do today? I get to go blank, do whatever, go to the beach, go climbing, just a lot of different things that before I'd have to schedule it in. And now it was like, no, I get to control that, and I get to challenge myself to, yay, I get to do this today.
You get to live kind of in every aspect of your life in this program. You still get to go out to dinner with your friends and lunch, and go on that bike ride and have it be enjoyable and not, like you said, a chore. So that's wonderful to hear. That's awesome. Your exercise regimen before the program and after the program, how did you kind of like up that while you were with Kim, and what was the progression there?
All right. So now we're going to talk about exercise. I, being the long time major athlete, I was working on, I've got two big dogs. I'm taking them walks all the time. So I had just started joining the HIT swim program at my Y. And then I hooked up with Kim. We all were trained from an early age. The harder you work, the more you're going to lose, blah, blah, blah. So Kim was like, no, Dail, calm down. Don't be doing that kind of stuff right now. All I want you to do is walk. And it did take me a little while to tone it down. It was just a matter of trusting her and that it was going to work. And oh my gosh, it worked. I think a big issue there was to allow myself the time to do that. A lot of times in our world, everything's prepackaged and you can only allow yourself this much time to exercise. I had to throw that kind of mentality away and just, I'm doing this for me. I'm enjoying it being outdoors. I'm loving this walk. I usually put on some encouraging music or podcast and just totally allow myself to enjoy that. So now I've started adding lifting and toning up now. I still have 20 pounds that I would like to lose. That would take me down to my college prime, and then I would be able to keep on living this life that I have enjoyed so far.
I wanted to kind of move more into your life during the program versus before, maybe points that were challenging.
Well, I started right off not being at my own home for the first month of program. And my son's a Marine lieutenant, and my family was very supportive. They ate what I ate, and it totally worked for all of us. And having that positive reinforcement and encouragement from them, of course, played a wonderful part. But I think it was about 6 weeks into the program. And once again, it was really neat how Kim was able to pull this out of me. I kind of wasn't even going to tell her, but I was kind of frustrated because the weight loss had slowed down, maybe just a pound in the last week. And I thought, man, I'm doing everything right. And I thought, if this is what it's going to be like, can I maintain this? And I know it's not rocket science, but she was able to ask a few pertinent questions. And we discovered that all I needed to do was not have 2 scoops of protein in my shake in the morning, cut my fruit down to a half cup. And honestly, that was the only fix that we made, because I would eat a meal and be done, not eat again till the next meal. That little fix and her encouragement at that point, man, I just jumped right back in, dropped, the weight started coming off again, and she could diagnose the issue. It was so cool how she knew just what to say to make the little change for me for this week. And then boom, 2 more pounds came off. Or, this is a way to think about this. And boom, the whole attitude changed. So I loved that it wasn't hard, but it was just what I needed. And I gained a friend in this too. So much more than just a coach. I really look at Kim as a friend and a mentor. But she always just seemed to have the perfect word of encouragement plus knowledge plus, hey, I am your coach. You need to do this. And it's like, from my background, knowing how a coach has to be, it was like, okay, coach. And then we were probably into the 3rd month. She asked a question and it got me going to a place emotionally and mentally and even spiritually. It was like, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? And I said, well, now that I'm at a healthy weight and I'm mobile, I probably have 12, 16 good years left. And she's like, stopped me in my tracks and was like, oh, Dail, you're missing the whole point. You have set yourself up to conquer the rest of your life. And there's no limit on how long that might be. So then she donned her psychologist hat, I guess, or counseling hat, and was able once again to guide me right into a whole new level of, you're not just losing weight, you're changing a mindset. You're becoming who you maybe used to be or who you were supposed to be that just kind of got lost in all that extra fat or whatever. And that might sound really silly, but oh my gosh, it opened my eyes, changed a whole new attitude. And so then that last month just flew by. Once again, I was traveling, this time all over Florida with a friend. still lost weight, was, loving the warmer weather and able to walk and swim and everything. And so with that mindset change, it has totally opened up my future.
I think she calls it mastering the mindset. It sounds like you totally mastered your mindset.
Yeah, and I know that I kind of gush when I talk about Kim and the program, but man, and never once have I thought that was money well spent. That it's because it definitely was, but the money has no import to this at all. She, like I said, so many times, I don't know whether to call her a counselor, a fitness guru, a health, whatever. She has able to reach me on so many different levels and help me reconnect with myself and to point me in directions that, man, I would have just been drowning in, And so, yes, I am very much an advocate of the program, of spreading that kind of freedom to other people.
Absolutely. I love that word, freedom. That's exactly what this program is like designed for. When you first think about like any sort of nutrition program, it doesn't sound like it's
right.
Going to be, freedom at all. It sounds like the opposite, but that's
it really has. Yeah.
Let's move into your life after the program. So you finished your 4 months, and how was maintaining this lifestyle for you? How easy was it? What ways did you help yourself keep on track? When did Kim fit into that whole process?
In so many programs, you pay your money up front. Yeah, you're diligent for whatever amount of time you've, paid into the system. And then you go off to live your life, and good luck. The cool thing that we have as members of this is that I'm on Facebook. I'm reading what everybody else says, their encouragement, their disappointments, learning from them, being encouraged by them. And then when Kim sends out new information, I'm reading it. I personally find it very helpful to go. I've kept everything in a notebook, not a notebook, a folder. I go back at least every other week and just refresh my memory. I just read through things, look at the menus. Oh, I haven't tried this for a while, or here's an idea. And so I'm trying to make sure that I stay enmeshed, not enmeshed, but that I stay in touch with everything. And to know that if I needed Kim, I could just send her a message like I did last week, and she just pops back an answer. So you're never in it alone. You've got a whole group of other people walking it with you, and they're there for good.
One of Kim's catchphrases is "you're going to fail your way to success." I'm sure you've heard it. So what would you say to someone who's kind of scared of going into this program and failing, and, kind of on the edge of whether they should do it or not?
If you're afraid of this program, you really have got to trust Kim. And I can't say that enough. Kim has put the thought into her process, and she's worked this out with so many people. Be honest up front. Hey, this is what's going on with my body. Kim is going to be able to help you just make a twist, a little turn, tweak, boom, there you go. And don't be surprised if that tweak lasts for about 3 weeks, and then you'll be like, I'm not getting the results I want. Talk to Kim. Kim, this is what's happening. Do what she says. The program works. And so turn that fear into trust, and you're going to ride this thing all the way up to success.
You can have a weight that served you, and you can have happiness and peace of mind, not be fighting yourself. And, you don't have to give up any of those things and settle for less in this program.
Well,
kind of tell me what
exactly true. Yeah, it's exactly true. You're going to hear testimonials. You're going to have, Zoom calls with people talking about, I went to a wedding and I enjoyed wedding cake. I had a glass of champagne. And they didn't fall off the wagon, because it's not a wagon. It's a lifestyle. I am so excited about that.
So I feel like this kind of goes without saying, but you would recommend this program to people? If so, how highly would you? And just anything you want to close with.
I just returned from seeing some of my best high school, college friends, and they all, of course, to be honest, hadn't told them that I was doing the program, because we live in different states. So when they saw me, they're like, oh my goodness, what have you done? Just today, my best bud from kindergarten, she said, okay, since I saw you, I've got to know what you're doing. And we want to go travel the world next year after she retires. So I just sent her Kim's Live Healthy First video to let her just get her feet wet, just to see it. The plan works. And that's what I share with people. And then if they want to get involved and get back to their life, I hope they do that. I'm just so thrilled that for whatever reason, my iPhone picked up that I was interested in losing weight and somehow connected me to Kim. It was one of those wonderful cyber miracles. I definitely support the system and encourage people and point them this direction.
Absolutely. Well, I'm so glad we got to speak today. I'm so happy you are living a healthy and happy lifestyle now, and I hope you have a wonderful trip going around the world.
Yes, I'm excited.